Hey game makers! Welcome back to day 10 of Let's Make a Dating Sim. So I'm starting a little late tonight because I had things to do during the day. Let's just double check and make sure our recording's still working. Everything looks like it's a go. So, before I get into the actual game stuff today, I was playing around a bit with the save thing. So what I've seen in a lot of visual novels is on the save screen there's actually an image to display like where you are, because in a dating sim everything's progressive, there's not like save points or anything. So I've actually implemented this plugin. It's Java Hut Save EX, and I still have SaveCore, and I also put New Game Plus on because I'm going to be using that for something later. But what I ended up doing is overlaying the two, and what I got was a really cool result, and so far no bugs, so I'm happy about that. So this is what we have so far. Yeah, I was testing down here. But I have it set to save the image, and I also included, some details for the game file. In addition to the playtime, which is obvious and the font screws up, whatever, that's not something I'm concerned about. I also have the nicknames of the characters listed and the player's name. Now, I'm assigning these with variables the same way I did earlier with, player's nickname, the way Zephyr calls them. So I did the same thing with that. The way I'm having it set up is just at the beginning of the game, it will set them so that they aren't just 0 like they are here. And then every time you nickname a character, it will update to whatever it is. And I'm using variables as opposed to like character names or anything, because character names, as I've learned, don't stick in MV. They, how do I say this? It's why in Yonfly's SaveCore, if you have the names on, but you change the character's name in a different save file, all of the save files, like every single one of them, regardless of if they're on the same playthrough or not, they'll have the current name, or the default name if you're just loading the game for the first time kind of thing, or like just starting it up. So I have assigned these to variables so that they show up properly. Right now they're all 0 because these are just test ones, but yeah, we got Akikins on here and Akira on here, so it totally works, I think. Now, I will be telling you the way I did this, since it doesn't quite look normal. What did I do? I went into, hold on here. SaveCore, I think? And made some minor changes to it. And I have them marked because I know I won't remember what they are, but I marked my stuff with / catchy because that's what I do to remember where I change stuff. So all I did was change the line size and the spacing of this, I think, to 500. So that's how I got it to appear the way I wanted it to. And I can close this. Anyway, so I thought that looked really neat, and I'm really happy with how that turned out. There is something I'm going to be needing to do in the future for the nicknames, in regards to New Game Plus, but we aren't going to do that just yet. Let's actually finish writing the scene and change the song to something that's not... something that's kind of in the mood, I guess. Because last time... oh, I also did a couple minor fixes here. What song did I have listed for this? It's not in this one. Well, that's fine. Let's do a quick playthrough of what I have so far for this scene, and let me actually double check where it ends, because I do not remember that. But I hate something, 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 something. I feel like it's been forever. Is this really going to happen? Waiting like this, crap, I'm getting nervous. But she'll come, right? Are you in there? I didn't even notice. How long has she been here? Was she watching me? Whatever, I need to stay focused. Wow. Wow. What? As I stared at the blue-haired girl from earlier, I couldn't help but notice how pretty she looked. I didn't realize it earlier, but Akira, she was absolutely stunning. Her eyes shifted. She seemed embarrassed by my totally not creepy leering at her. Not that I blame her, of course. I totally get it. Did you dress up for me? This is a date, right? Yeah. This great. Okay. That needs to be a capital. Me, I fix typos and stuff! 3 lines in. Oh, look, a typo! I haven't super spell checked this game at all. I'm going to go back and do that, probably on my own. Because watching me spell check things, I'm gonna say, probably isn't the most entertaining thing on here. To be honest, most of this is just me writing text anyway, so what do I know? That and the fugly watch. Okay, that's nice. We're having a cutesy little date with Akira. It's not the most amazing thing evers. You wanted to talk about something? And now we're walking with her. Alright, my playa. We need a name. We need a name for today. Oh, something else I did you might have noticed is I went in and I raised the saturation on the stars and on this background here. With my highly saturated characters, it didn't look very good. So I wanted to fix that, because... yeah, it looked silly. I'm not quite on point with what I'm talking about right now. I'm just kind of going through this so I remember what I was doing. Tell the truth? Okay, so I got down to here. So were we at about earlier, or did I write past that? I think it's okay now, Akira. She grips my hand tightly, trembling a bit. I'm not sure what's bothering her, but she guided me to a spot in the park. It's the same place the fair was earlier, but now that everything's shut down, and all the patrons have left, it's got a completely different feeling now. Hey, close your eyes a sec, okay? Without hesitation, I do as she says. She pulls my hand calmly and leads me further. Okay, open them. Oh, did I answer the way she wanted to? I have a heart point now. So today I'm happy, but that isn't it, is it? The real reason you brought me here is so you wouldn't cry, but... about earlier. I want to know the real you. The real me. Take off that smile. Take off something there, Akira. Oh, wow, this is getting weird. I'm too tired for this. Are you sure you want to know that? Look at her intensely. That was my response. This is so corny. This morning, before I met you, I confessed my feelings to Zephyr. I told him I was in love with him. But just that first thing in the morning. Well, me, clearly. I know, right? I might be leaving soon, and so I thought that this would make a happy memory. The two of us being all lovey together, yeah. Things didn't really work out that well, though. There are things between us you can't understand. Things that would cause problems if this music was less happy than this. And we have Zephy issues. Okay, so that was the end of it. So that's where we are. I know, long scene. So we have... I just don't want to be alone anymore. I need to move my monitor up. Still working, Mike? Okay, good. 5. I think we're in sad music now, right? Let's open up some sad music. Couldn't quite remember what we were doing. Where's my notes? There's my notes. Playa. My eyes are also wanting to do this cross-eyed thing that I get when I'm tired, where I get multiple copies of things in my sight, so this should be fun. Okay. Okay, so we have another branch here. And I'm pretty sure this is just a mandatory player branch. So it's, I like you. Or nothing, or nothing, or nothing, or skip. So yeah, the ones where I don't have choices are pretty much, you've earned the right to feel this way and say this thing, is how I'm viewing it anyway. Wait, that was... yeah, okay. Now I need the other choices things. This. And I think this just goes up to skip fail, which I believe is down here. Because I don't think I have one yet, right? I think that's what I had planned. See, I'd much prefer doing these all in one sitting. I don't need that there. This doing partial bits, it's not, it's hard for me. Okay, I like you. Is this on this one? Actually, it's this one. Slight difference. Oh yeah, I also added a couple, ones for this pose. I'm gonna use them for something. But, we don't need them just yet. They're specific to this game, but I actually liked having them, so I can add them into GMEM too. I don't know what face I want to go with here. I feel like I want to go with shocked, but like embarrassed shocked. I don't really have a good face for that. I guess that'd be the closest one, huh? I feel like I want to do the jump sound here, but I feel like it might also kind of kill it. Let's do it anyway. Yeah, I'm like so not in the zone. I hate that. Okay. Why? Do we have any other freak out faces? Okay. This one. Sorry, I know we're just looking through faces, but I can't get the vibe I want. How could you like me? Okay, so we also have another mandatory choice branch here, which is just here for the lulz, which is I love you. And then skip. And I need the branch stuff for that. Which should just be up here, right? And then this stuff. And this can also just go to fail skip, or skip fail. So basically, you skip any of these, you go immediately to the bad ending. Exciting! I don't need that, and I also don't need that here. Okay. Can use a different one here. It's a really hard emotion to nail down right now. Well, you can enjoy listening to the music while I figure this out. Okay, and this one was... That's a lie. Right? There's no way you could love me. You could... I want to pick a song that's more what I'm looking for. This might be okay. Ugh, I hate working on this right now. I hate it. I wish I didn't have to stop this scene before. I feel like I'm just not doing it justice, and I hate that. It's very frustrating, I assure you. Don't you get it? I was using you. I wanted to make Zephyr jealous. I wanted to make myself feel better. Player nickname. Player name because we're in serious mode. I'm a terrible person. This isn't quite the creepy I'm going for, but maybe. Do I have the sad face on any other pose, for variety's sake? This creepiness, no sad. And what's more, I've been talking about someone else this whole time. Yeah, player's kind of crazy. I've been nothing but a nuisance to you all day, and you've been nothing but nice to me. You've talked to me. You've talked to me. Talked. You've been honest. Honest with me. You've been my friend. I don't know if the cry face is the one I want to go with, but I'll take a look at them in a sec. Why would you do that, knowing I was in love with someone else? 'Cause player just needs you to like them, yo. I don't know. Okay, so we have a bit of branching here. And this branching is based on whether or not we got max hearts. Now, I don't remember what the max value is, and I don't think I've updated it in the thing, because I think I've actually added a few more than I intended here. But water is delicious, so I needed a sip. So what we're actually going to do is do a conditional branch for if Akira's current value is equal to or greater than, because I'm just going to input some random stuff to test this, the max value. And then an else branch. Cancel. There. Or an else branch. Okay, so... And then we're gonna do the choices after this. This is so many branching, but they're all, like, mandatory, so it doesn't really matter. Heck, I could probably just do this, and then just do the part underneath it. But whatever, it's set up this way already, so we might as well keep it that way. So we're going to have, if not max hearts, because I can spell, I wanted you to be happy. Or, choice 2, if we do have max hearts, we can kiss her! Or skip. Okay, so how we're gonna do this, so we're gonna grab this. But if now what I was thinking originally, I was thinking Kiss Her would actually replace this, but that would actually lock you out of getting the other ending if you absolutely wanted to for some reason. So I think I'm just gonna have it add. So if Akira's value isn't greater, then it will hide that one. If not, it will show it. And that should be fine. That should do it. Just need to remove that. And 3's still hidden, so that should be good. Okay, so I need this. Now, what did I make for this one? Because this is kind of what I was going to use these for. Because, yeah, she's all cryy and stuff. See, I don't know exactly... I think that should be fine, actually. Let's take a look at it. This isn't the song I want. Because I wanted you to be happy. Player, I know Akira's been monologuing for years, but, I need you. I could have just written that. I mean, it would have been faster, but we know me at this point. I left her speechless. I was completely and truly, yeah, okay. Honest with her. Now, I'm gonna at risk of making this look absolutely terrible, gonna make it bigger again. And do one of the cry-y ones. So I have a few of those. Okay, I have one of those. Now, I want to see real quick how this is actually gonna look. So let's see if test wants to work. No? Okay. I could just do a text blur here and do this. That might work. No, it wants to repeat. Interesting. I wonder why that is. Because this is on parallel. That's why that is. That's because I need to save it, I think. Well, I think I'm a little more in the zone now. Hopefully that wasn't too annoying to bear earlier. It was annoying for me, for sure. Okay, I'm actually gonna push you down to like 800, 810. And try that. Um, 850? So blurry. Actually, another thing you can do to go in and reduce the blur, if you care, is, gonna push you to the right a little more, too. Oops, let's go 600, maybe? Is you can actually go into index.html, I think, and, add a pixelated, CSS thing to it. Okay, let's do that. You're so blurry. Yeah, I don't think I have it in here anymore, but, you could open up this in, like, PSPad or something, which is the one I use for code editing stuff. And you can actually add in, yeah, I don't. I forget what it is. It's like something CSS pixelated. It just changes it to be a pixelated instead of a default blur, which is what it is by default. My games have it because I can't stand pixelation, or I prefer pixelation. I can't stand blurriness because my eyes are so blurry already, and it just makes it worse. So I disable it and prefer crisp things usually. Because I'm stretching images in this, we're not going for that. Anyway, I'm ruining the mood here, aren't I? Without any words spoken, she put her arm, whoa, Akira, on me. Buried her face against me and cried. Now, I don't know if I want to show this or not. I feel like we should do one of these and have it like at like 300, 360. Sure, 360. Why not? Oh yeah, and this will need to be at this, and this will need to be 0. There we go. We're good. I get it. This is what you wanted, but I wasn't the person you wanted to hear it from. Even so, Put in my wait commands. Wait, 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 all the waits. I'm glad I met you, too. Thank you so much. Thank you. And then player is going to have a closing remark here. For tonight at least, she felt loved. So, that's it for the neutral route. And then we're gonna continue for like another 200 frames to 255. And then we're gonna do... I'm gonna put the endings all in conditional branches as well, because I don't know if I'm gonna change them and it's a lot easier to edit them from here. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna handle the credits so far. So right now we're just gonna do a temp thing. But I wanna have them inputted now. So we're gonna do Akira, neutral. Akira, love. Akira, true. And then we're also gonna have the 3 for Zeffy. Zeffy, neutral. Zeffy, love. Zeffy, true. And then for good measure, we might as well have the secret end. Now, this is pretty much just so I can edit them later easily. That's pretty much what we're doing. Now, in addition to what we're doing here, we don't want the bad end. We want Akira, route, neutral, ending. Now, again, I'm gonna probably do more things for this, but I'm not awake enough to make those kind of executive decisions right now. So, we're going to have something of an ending. I do want to do a list of credits. You know, I'll add in those later. I want to keep on what I'm doing. So, I'm not sure if we're gonna keep this in, but... Credits. Stuff. By people. Things. By me. And other stuff and things. By you or something. Can I preview that? No, it's just a big thing. How long can I make this? Can I preview? Does it? Oh, cool! I've used show scrolling like twice in my life. Through my entire RMing. Yeah, actually, let's enable that. So, at this point, what we're actually going to do after the credits is enable New Game Plus. Now, I've got everything working to use this. I just need the code, which I also believe you need to disable it when you, do the thing, load the game from it, but I don't actually remember if that's the case or not. We do also need to carry over some switches, as in the ones I'm going to make now, after I put this in because I don't want to forget about it. Enable New Game Plus. We need to carry over the switches for the endings. Now, I'm not gonna care about the specific endings. We're just going to do Kira ending completed and Zephyr ending completed, which is 7 and 8. So this gets that. So we're gonna carry over those switches. Which is something you can do in New Game Plus Core. So it's just 7 and 8. Now, I don't think I'm going to carry over the variables at all, because I don't think it's necessary to do so. The game knows what you're doing, so it's not a problem. The rest of this stuff looks fine. So yeah, that should be fine. Now, I don't remember if I have to disable it, like, on the new game prompt kind of thing. But in case we do, that's there. I really don't remember. And that should be fine. So... love ending, and true ending. Okay, so that should be fine, and I'm just gonna shove that there. There's one more thing I need to do. I do need to actually disable saving for one. And we need to call the save menu here. Now after this, if you keep on playing, it'll just go to the title screen, I guess. That should be fine. Oops. That. And that. That should be fine. I think that should be fine. This is so dark. Okay, so... this is where we are. That's on await. And then you can just call common event Akira neutral. And that should be the end of that. I shouldn't have to do anything else here. Okay, so, in the event, we have all the hearts. We get to kiss her! Wahahaha! Okay, recording still active? Good, okay. What time am I at? Okay. We might have time for, Okay, sorry, I needed to check where I was. Gently. Because of course it's gently. I don't know. I place my hand, a hand on her cheek. Pushing close to her. This song doesn't quite fit. I close my eyes and change the song. to literally anything else. I close my eyes and press my lips against hers. Okay, this is getting weird for me. And now for my convenience, I'm going to fade out the screen. She gowed. Quietly. Questionably quietly. This whole scene is questionable at best. But didn't try to push me away.